In this video, we're going to talk about a glottal stop. On the tin whistle, that would be considered tonguing. It's kind of the equivalent of that on the flute. Just like on the tin whistle, you're not stopping to take a breath or anything like that. It's just a very short interruption of a continuous stream of air to separate two notes, basically. So I'll kind of play it a scale without it and then one with, so you can hear the difference, a legato versus a staccato style. So that's the option without doing any sort of glottal stops, and then here we go with it to separate the notes. And basically what I'm doing is just using my tongue to kind of press the roof of my mouth, and what that does is it just interrupts the flow of air. You can hear it a lot in playing jigs and reels because that's sort of an ornament, I guess we're calling it, would give it a bit of a lift rather than a purely legato style, which I tend to do more of than a staccato style. Adding in those stops in there will just kind of break things up a little bit and just give it a little bit of a lift to it. So if you're playing a jig, for example, as opposed to, and you kind of mix it up, and that's what gives it a little bit of a variation and a little bit of lift to the tune. Doing a combination of both, I think. Just kind of helps break things up and put some ornaments where you expect them to be or where you want them to be to give it that kind of a bounce to the tune. So practice that again. Practice with and without, because it's good to do both at different times. And just kind of work on that, and particularly work on playing it slowly and getting a good sound and a good transition between the notes.